I'm watching the San Francisco 49ers versus the Denver Broncos NFL preseason game. And a big takeaway from that game is Jimmy Garoppolo. He didn't look good. He was 1 for 6, threw an interception. He didn't look good. And I mean, all throughout this week and the 49ers practices, he hasn't really been that good. One practice, a couple of days ago by the 49ers wire, he threw 5 interceptions. A couple of days ago. Hasn't really been good for Jimmy Garoppolo since he's coming back from his season-ending injury. And you have to wonder, is his injury kind of affecting his play? Because we know he's a talented quarterback. Is it affecting him mentally? And the injury affecting him mentally is somehow affecting his game and things like that? Because it got a couple of days ago, article came out, headline was Jimmy Garoppolo has thrown 5 consecutive interceptions in practice. And is this something that 49er fans and the 49ers organization should be concerned about? That's a question. Now, me, I'm not really that concerned. He's coming back from an injury, season-ending injury. It's going to take him a while to get back into the flow of things. And I think for the most part, this was a good thing that happened to him in this game versus Denver Broncos. It was preseason. Wasn't really that good. Threw an interception. Wasn't his best game. And this was preseason. Nobody's really going 100%. So he can look back at this game. He can learn from it. And also he can knock off some of the rust. Now, a lot of 49er fans are flipping out because of the performance. And a lot of people are asking, should we be concerned? And my answer in the short term is no. Now, if he continues to not really keep on performing throughout preseason, then yeah, you might have a big concern by the time week 1 rolls around. They play Tampa. But I think Jimmy Garoppolo, the more he gets more reps and repetition in practice, I think the better he's going to get. And I think the more comfortable he's going to get. Because this guy's coming off of a season-ending injury. This guy hasn't really participated in anything football-wise in the last couple of months. So this guy is now starting to get back into the flow of things and things like that. So I think 49ers fans shouldn't really be concerned, because this is the question that a lot of 49ers fans are asking. Should they be concerned about Jimmy Garoppolo? And the short answer is no. It's preseason. Some quarterbacks have bad preseason performances, but it's just preseason. You got to take everything with a grain of salt. He had a bad practice. What quarterback hasn't had a bad practice? Even the great quarterbacks, even the best quarterbacks of all time have had some pretty lackluster practices. Jimmy Garoppolo just happened to throw 5 interceptions that practice a couple of days ago. So should 49er fans be concerned about Jimmy Garoppolo? Me, in the short term, I say no. Next week against week 3, after a performance like this, you're obviously going to have to put him back out there again. You're going to want to let him knock off some of that rust. Put him in for a 2 series or 3 series and let him work off some of that rust, because week 4, most teams don't play. I don't even think any teams at all even play their starters at all. They mostly put the 3rd stringers and 2nd stringers in. And week 4 of the NFL preseason. And that's the last game that the players who are trying to make the roster or competing for backup spots have to make a good impression on NFL coaches and end up making a roster or a practice squad or another team's roster or practice squad. So Jimmy Garoppolo, don't know who the 49ers play week 3. But I think he's most likely going to end up playing that game, knocking off the rust. But I don't think it's anything for 49er fans to really be concerned about. That's a big question going around. Should 49er fans be concerned? I'm going to say no. Yeah, he had a bad practice a couple of days ago when he threw 5 interceptions consecutively. And yeah, this wasn't a good preseason game. It wasn't a good outing, but it was his first game back. So, and this is preseason. This is a good thing. So he can knock off the rust. He can learn. He can move forward. This is a guy who is coming off of a season-ending injury. He's still getting back into the flow of things. So I don't think people should really be that concerned. And that's my thoughts on should 49er fans be concerned about Jimmy Garoppolo. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more NFL videos and content. I upload NFL videos, college football videos daily. And also make sure to check out these other videos as well. And thanks for watching.